Hi guys, today's going to be a video with something slightly different. It's inspired by one of the OG manifesting teachers and guides, I guess you could say. Her name was Florence Scovel Shinn, and you guys might have heard of her. I've referenced her maybe once or twice in my videos, so I don't know a lot about her history. It's not really teaching her teachings, it's just using some of the quotations I've come across that give a good example of what I want to advise you guys on. So today is going to tie into inspiration from Florence and also talking about taking control of what you're seeing in the 3D and controlling your mental reactions. So it's kind of going to be a guide and informative video, I guess you could say. So if this sounds interesting, then do keep watching and thumbs up the video, subscribe to my channel, and of course turn on the notification bells. It doesn't cost you anything and you will be notified of my newest uploads, so you can engage with me because I always try and respond as soon as I can when comments start coming in on videos, and you'll be the first to see my new content. And yeah, I also offer coaching, so you can work with me one-on-one. Everything will be on screen, starting from my membership, which is $2.99 a month, going into my one-to-one coaching services, which start at £60, and you've got loads of different packages as well as digital downloads that you can just purchase to work through on your own. And you can also purchase my new £49 SP Masterclass, which is 8 pages of information and a guide and also a workbook. And with that, you'd also be getting a 50% discount on all my coaching packages. So do take a look if you're interested. Now we can start the video. My first point is talking about that no matter what you see in your 3D reality and no matter what is coming up, if you can control your reactions, then you are fully in control. You are self-aware, you understand how manifestation works, you understand the process, and you know that you're in control. You can shift things around. The 3D is malleable, so you can shape it into what you want. You can shift your focus and perspective on situations and therefore create the outcome that you want. So that leads me into my quote from Florence. So I'm just going to read out a short paragraph and then give you my insight on that. She stated that power moves but is never moved. When man stands calm and serene, has a good appetite, feels contented and happy, when appearances are against him, he has reached mastery. Then he has power to rebuke the winds and the waves, to control conditions. So there's quite a bit to unpack here, but essentially she's saying that, you know, power is always there and within your grasp, and you can use it to your own benefit to, you know, feel and experience and go about your life happily and in control and feeling all these, you know, positive states and emotions. I'm not saying the emotions manifest, but feeling that way and experiencing positive things obviously means that you're getting what you want in life. So by experiencing that, no matter what, you know, may seem to be happening within your life and around you, then you're in control. You've mastered it. You have control. You've managed to be self-aware and recognize and stay in this balanced, positive state where you're not phased. You're not allowing yourself to be spiraling and constantly triggered by the 3D reality. You're in control, basically. Again, the way she says to rebuke the winds and the waves and you control conditions, you can then shift things in your favor and, you know, say, I don't accept or recognize these circumstances. And you know, I'm moving that out of my existence, out of my reality. It's not real, it doesn't exist in my reality. I am deciding that this doesn't exist and I'm focusing on all these positive things. So overall, this is just going by being able to reach this state of mastery, and this is all done with repetition and consistency, by the way. You will be able to prevent moments of spiraling and consistent triggering, or the hot and cold you may be mentally experiencing. All of that will diminish and basically go away by putting in this repetitive effort. Feeling phased by the 3D, which is pretty normal, by the way, so don't panic. You will be able to control it by understanding that you are in control of your reality, you're the master of your reality, and you can shift things and things are malleable to be in your favor. There's absolutely no reason why you can't or shouldn't do that. It's all within your grasp. It just takes the mental effort and repetition, and it's going to overall just over time reduce your trigger, your trigger to mental trigger to circumstances, to what's going on in your 3D reality. It's all about coming to understand that you are the master of your reality. The manifestation itself is limitless. The 3D is irrelevant if it's showing the opposite of what you want. You keep putting your focus back on what you do want because you're the creator and there's no limit to what you can shift in your reality. So another really simple way that's going to help you focus positively and boost your confidence and belief in all of this is to make a list and just overall focus on all the positive things you've manifested. So what movement have you experienced in any area? I don't care if there's been no visible movement for your current manifestation in anything. What positive movement and positive results have you brought about in your life? What's been happening lately that's been really good? So make a list, focus on this and say, oh yeah, I affirmed for this and this showed up. Or last year I had this really amazing thing happen. I visualized and then it came about. Write a list, make it down. Keep reminding yourself you are in control. You have been doing this for a long time, and actually a lot longer than you probably even realized. And if you really made a list, you'd probably see like, oh yeah, I was thinking about this and then this result came in. It's going to help boost your belief in yourself especially. So just remember that it all comes from the effort that you put in. It's all within your control, and you do have the ability to shift any situation in your favor. There is nothing to say that, you know, because of a certain circumstance or because you've been struggling to manifest, it just doesn't work for you. It's just not going to manifest. That's not the case. It's got nothing to do with logic or memory. It's literally what you repetitively tell your mind. The subconscious is taking it in. So as Florence said, power, what did you say? Power moves, but is, no, let me get it exact. Power moves, but is never moved. So power is always within your control. It's always yours. You always are the one with the power about your reality, about your SP, about your circumstances. If there's something you don't like and it's not in your favor, you just start affirming and say, no, from now on, I'm going to keep reminding myself, and if I do get triggered or think something negative, we're shifting it back. They are doing this. We are in a relationship. I do have this thing in my life. Things are always going in my favor. I am a success. No, I am a success. Stop it. I am a success. So that's like a way of doing a mental diet in the moment. You're reminding yourself you're in control, and whatever you dictate and decide, that's what your reality is going to be. So it's all about just getting back into this confident state. And I think that quote from Florence definitely does tie into it, reminding you that no matter what you're seeing around you, if you keep focusing on mentally and emotionally, it will help you feel more confident. Just overall, just being really happy and positive in your life and doing whatever you need to mentally and physically to be able to get to this point, specifically applying with repetition, then no matter what you're seeing, you'll be able to maintain this, and it will become easier over time, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but you can reach that point. So I hope this video was useful and gave you guys some good advice and perspective and brought something different in by referencing Florence. Definitely, it's a book, I'll show you as well. It's called Your Word is Your Wand. My friend gifted me this and it's been very useful, so I'll probably have more video ideas from this in the future. So something different to incorporate, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. So do thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!